My name is Ian. I am a CASA, which is a court-appointed special advocate, and my role is to be a constant in Ruben's life, to be a mentor for him, and to advocate for him in the foster care system. The very first time we met, it was early in the day, and I remember being very nervous. Once I was there, we just honestly just started talking about school, and it's been a year from now, almost exactly.
So I got in the foster system when I was like 2 years old, got out when I was 5, and my sister got me out the system. And that was my entire life with her, but I was still considered a foster kid. She put me back in the foster system, so that was kind of hard, going through that as well. But I think so far, thank God actually, the only consistent thing in my life was my CASA, because he was my first CASA and he remained my first CASA, which is really nice.
The way I found out about CASA was through some people I knew in Arizona, and I dove right in and finished the training. It was a lot of hours, I will say, because there's just so much to know about the system. So at the end of the training, before getting sworn in, I did an interview with my advocacy supervisor. But one of the things that she asked me was something along the lines of, would you do something out of Orange County? I asked her, I said, how often do kids that are out of county get a CASA? And she said extremely rarely. That to me felt like, okay, well, I'm in this great position where I can be flexible if I schedule it out ahead of time, and I can get to San Bernardino or Riverside or wherever it is. But one of the most common things that I hear is, oh man, it sounds like either a huge time commitment or, who am I to go advocate for someone or go to court for someone? As far as the time commitment goes, I mean, the minimum is twice a month. I feel like it's pretty easily attained to free up 8 hours a month to basically be there for someone who might have just the most chaotic life of change. And to be that constant can be pretty powerful.
I first met Ian, we were just talking about what I liked and what he liked, and it just kind of meshed together, kind of fit together. And it was nice. And one of our first meetings, I think, we were just going out to eat. That's one of the main things that we usually do. We go out and try different foods and whatnot. We travel the world through food, actually. That's the way I like to put it. We travel the world through food. Sometimes we go to the library or just pick out some books, because we're both nerds. That's one thing I love. We're both geeks about a lot of stuff. We just love to read and whatnot. And then one of the things that we like to do as well is go to the park and just kind of get the boxing gloves out, and then I just punch the mats.
So Ruben and I have been together now over a year, and in that time frame, I have talked to 4 different social workers, and I've picked him up from 4 different placements, and I know he's gone to 2 different high schools. So it's been a lot of change, and I gotta say that the resiliency that he's shown has been pretty incredible. He's very forward-looking and about making those next steps, and I gotta commend him for that.
To say he's a great guy is a huge understatement. To say he's a wonderful guy is also one too. I don't really have a lot of male role models in my life. I've mostly had, of course, female ones. So it's amazing to have Ian there, finally there, to show me, what it means to be a man, and I strive towards to be that, and he's a great picture to look at, to base off, Love the guy. He's not even a mentor anymore. He's not really a friend, he's like a really close brother now, He stuck around. He stuck around despite all these changes in cities and whatnot, and I'm glad he did, He's a great, amazing guy, because I feel like the life I've lived, it could turn a good man bad, I feel like I made mistakes. I'm human as well. I've made some poor decisions, but I've learned to look past them and not be defined by them. I'm not defined by, circumstance or, on all this stuff. I'm defined by my actions standing forward, and today, that is who I am. I'm Ruben. I am the things I'm gonna do. I'm the things that I am right now. I am potential.